The powerhouse Denver Nuggets face off against the savvy Los Angeles Clippers. It's a Sunday showdown here on 2K Sports.
Got an electric crowd here in Los Angeles at the Staples Center. It's the Denver Nuggets and the Los Angeles Clippers. Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg as we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. And here's a look at the starting lineups presented by T-Mobile. Well, time now for the Sprite Ice Cold Keys to the game. As you take a look at Denver, what do you think the key will be going up against the Clippers?
Well, you've got to find a way to deal with their length. They were right near the top of the league last year in block shot. What does that mean if you play against a team like this? You've got to be ready to move the ball, set solid screens, and then you've got to be prepared to take the first available perimeter shot. Because if you take it inside, they're sending it back at you.
All right, the Clippers. Clark, what about the Clippers? What's the key for them?
Point guard Baron Davis, one of the best passers in the NBA.
So strong. When he takes it inside, nobody gets in his way.
I love his explosiveness, his strength and his explosiveness.
Seems like every level of basketball, Carmelo Anthony has been a success. His high school, the 1 year of Syracuse, a national champion, freshman of the year in college basketball. He's not missed a beat since coming to the NBA.
Yeah, and he's got the full package. He has everything you want in the forward. He can shoot it, he can drive it, he can post it. I think the strongest part of his game, Kevin, quite honestly, is his ability to post up. With his strength and his quickness, he really puts defenders in a pickle when he decides to go down in that low post.
He should do it
to
more.
work. I think so. He should just supplement his post game with his perimeter game and not vice versa, because he's a terrific low post scorer.
Gordon frames it from just inside the three-point line. And here is Billups. 1:56 left in the first. Here's Afflalo. Chris Kaman with the rebound.
That was a judgment call. He took a quick shot there, but I thought it was a pretty good look.
Here's Davis. Connects from in close. He's got 5.
That's a heck of a job to lay it in around the taller defender, Kevin. Lovely, agile finish.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing to end the run, and the shot is good.
The defense was slow to set up there, and as a result, got burned.
Nuggets on D. It's a three-point game. Kaman gently drops it in. And here is Billups. For the... Oh, man!
Fantastic pass to set the alley-oop jam up there. You gotta love that.
Here's Davis. Buries the short-range jumper. Don't you think that Baron Davis is the strongest point guard in the NBA right now?
I would certainly put him up there, but you'd have to consider Darren Williams and Jason Kidd when Jason Kidd was healthy and in his prime.
Chauncey.
Oh, Chauncey Billups, without doubt. Yeah. There are a number
There are a lot
guys.
of them. Now that
Yeah,
you
there
say
are
that.
a lot of those power-packed point guards, if you will, but I would probably give the nod to Baron because of his explosiveness, Kevin. He's as strong as those guys, but he's got a little more bounce to the ounce.
Here's Smith. Lays it in. Sweet time to lead into the rack. Al Gordon. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. He's against Smith. Rips it down with one hand. And the Clippers going with something different. Good for the three-point play. Smith with it. Billups got a hand on it. The Clippers in the lead. The break is on. Here's Outlaw. Yes, from downtown.
And right now, Kevin, they're getting everything they want and sending a message while they're doing it.
The Nuggets trail. To Smith. A three. And that is good. He's got 5. We talked about sending a message, Clark. This certainly is one way to do that.
Well, it really is, Kevin. I mean, it's demoralizing to a defense when you can't and don't consistently get stops.
The Clippers have taken the early lead.
Well, they're in attack mode now, Kevin. Every time they get the ball, they're coming right at you, looking for contact and looking for buckets right at the 10.
And we end an exciting first quarter. The score, 20-11.
And he told me that his team has to get out to a quick start. He went on to say, if we get down big early, it might be too much for us to make up later against a team like this. If we can hang around, though, maybe we'll sneak away with the win.
They'll have their work cut out for them, no question. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Clippers able to drain the three. Here's Anthony. Count the baseline J. 6 points for him.
That's simply what a superstar does. He can make the most difficult plays look silky smooth.
And so here is Denver, trailing by 10. Stolen by Gordon. Keenan flushes it with the one-handed jam.
No flash, no frills. I call that a pound cake dunk. Simple and plain, and a good finish.
Stolen away by Blake. It's one-on-one. Gets a good look. That's good. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Anthony with it, defended by Butler. In close, magnificent rejection. Not the stop, thanks to the block by Butler. Here's Kaman, hits the quick shot. 6 points for him. Got some favorite players in the NBA, Clark, and Chris Kaman is one of them.
He sure is, because he's so skilled with his back to the basket. He shoots it with both hands. He rebounds effectively. He's selfless. I think this guy is really a solid NBA center in the old school mold, and that he can score with his back to the basket, and he's comfortable and content to do that.
And so here is Denver. Smith. The Nuggets will keep possession. Los Angeles has just caught on fire and is really locked on from beyond the arc.
Everyone seems to be getting involved in the long-range shooting today, Kevin. I've seen teams shoot this well for a short stretch, but they've been on the mark the whole game.
It's rare to see a team shoot so well for so long, but they've been feeling it and let it go.
I love that they're staying aggressive and just keep piling on the point.
Here's Allen. Can't put an end to the run.
Tough break there, Kev. He found an opening on the floor and got a nice clear look. Just didn't convert.
Barely. He's off from three.
That's so far out of his range, he might as well be in the concession stand.
Here's Jordan. No good, and they don't get the three-point play. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. To Afflalo. Let's go with a three. Rebound by Butler.
They can't seem to put the brakes on this run. They desperately need to jumpstart their offense. Nice look reverse dunk there, and the defense couldn't do anything about it.
And so here is Denver. 38 seconds left in the second. Here's Smith. Cranes it from the corner. He has 7. It's been all Clippers. And here is Davis. He's got 10. The three ball. That's good.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
And so here is Denver.
They'd be smart to hold him now for the last shot.
Denver calls timeout. See the Clippers making some changes. And here is Billups. From about 19 feet, Outlaw grabs the rebound inside.
No defense there to bother the shot, and he still misfired. His coach does not look happy.
What a buzzer beater.
That's simply a big-time shot right there, Kevin. To have that amount of concentration with the clock winding down is something special. A lot of players don't have that. Man, this is ugly, Kevin.
Yeah, it's definitely been a one-sided game so far. And that concludes the first half. The score, 40-15. Many times comes down to a game of runs, and we'll see if a run here will turn this thing around as we get underway. And the Clippers have possession. Oh, rips it down. He completes the three-point play. And here's Billups. Poked away. The pass cut off by the Clippers. And that one's good. He's got 5.
That's defense leading to offense. I love to see when a team capitalizes on turnover.
Anthony nails it from the wing. Nice bucket by the 7-year veteran out of Syracuse. It's been all Clippers. Here's Jordan. The shot no good. So the Nuggets will take it the other way. Down on the sideline, Cheryl had a chance to speak with Coach Mike Dunleavy. Cheryl?
Hey, Kev. He likes the way the team handled themselves in the first half. Patience. He said that if they can be patient on offense and defense, they'll wear their opponents down. No rush shots, no giving up on the boards, and no sloppy passing. That's the latest from courtside, Kev.
All right, thanks, Cheryl. Good on number 2. He was a national champion at Syracuse. He's been in the All-Star game. He's played for the Olympic team. What a terrific litany of success for Carmelo Anthony.
And you know, Kevin, you cannot have that kind of success unless you have tremendous offensive ability. He is a premier scorer in the NBA.
Here's Smith. Lays it right in. He's got 9.
No one really contested him at the basket that time, Kevin. He's just too good in there to leave the door open for him.
Nice shot by Smith.
Speed kills after every rebound or bucket. They're pushing it ahead down the floor. They're killing them on the break.
And here's Billups. It's stolen by the Clippers. Davis dumps it down with one hand. He's shooting 75% from long range. A steal by Davis. Here's Gordon. Drops it in from beyond the arc.
They keep finding ways to score, and that margin just keeps growing.
Denver calls timeout. And here is Billups. 1:18 left in the third. To Anthony. Here's Smith. And he can't stop the run. And it's the Clippers' ball. The Clippers on a bit of a roll here. Tipped. Smith. The shot, no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Carmelo misses the trade.
That was a judgment call. He took a quick shot there, but I thought it was a pretty good look.
Here's Outlaw.
Great defense there. Challenged the path of the shooter, which caused the miss.
Here's Smith. Frames the open jumper. 11 points in the game. Now Gordon. He's got 13. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outlaw nails it from the low block. And here is Billups. Here's Anthony. Makes it from 18 feet out.
He's just so gifted offensively. He's a tough guy to match up with.
Here comes Davis. Got it up. Can't get the buzzer beater. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've got a blowout in the making. It's 56-24. Baron Davis came to play. 15 points and 3 assists.
Yeah.
And here is Billups. The steal.
And Kev, that's only his first giveaway for the game.
Nails it from close range. And here is Billups. Stolen away by Brown. Lets loose for three. That's good.
Oh, my. With the defense in his face, somehow it fell in. That's what I call a lottery three-pointer right there.
And here is Billups. On the sideline, Cheryl had a chance to speak with Coach Mike Dunleavy. Cheryl?
Hey guys, he told them, finish strong inside. I want dunks, layups, or free throws. He made it pretty plain. He wants them in attack mode. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Cheryl. He's done a great job, Clark, of controlling the ball.
Boy, he sure has, Kevin. I mean, focus and quality ball handling, very impressive. He's really had a positive impact on his team with that kind of work.
And the Clippers call time here. And the Clippers going with something different. And here is Davis. 15 points in the game. Deflected. And it's hauled in by Billups. And here comes Carmelo Anthony. From short range. And it's Kaman with the rebound.
Kevin, he doesn't miss those layups often. Interior D made him think about that one.
And the basket by Gordon.
Way to close out an opponent. Kevin, I think we're done here.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And here is Billups. In low to Martin. The two-handed jam.
Just like they drew it up in practice, Kevin. Sweet dish inside.
Now Gordon. The handoff to Kaman. Gets in close. Lays it right in.
Fourth quarter with a double-digit lead. It doesn't get much better than that.
The pass cut off by the Clippers. Here's Davis. Gets it to go. They're ahead 71-28. Here comes Billups. Dumps it off. Carmelo. It's in for three.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
And the basket by Gordon.
Right on the verge of victory now. They don't need much more than to just take care of the basketball.
And here is Billups. Over Davis. Hits the quick shot.
They needed this run sooner. I don't think they have enough time left to stage a comeback now.
Here comes Davis. Here's Smith. Cans the shot.
They're leading by double digits, and I'd say this game is essentially done.
Smith to the paint. Here's Anthony. Lays it in. Sweet dime to lead him to the rack.
Good job of leading his man right to the rim for the bucket.
It's been all Clippers. Smith lays it in. Sweet dime to lead him to the rack.
These guys are putting on a clinic. They're playing with confidence, and their offense is really flowing.
Here's Martin from close range. Billups leads the game in assists. Now Gordon. 17 points in the game. To Barron. Hands it off. Gordon backs him down. It's blocked. Good D by Billups. Shot is off. The Clippers cruise to a win as they blow out the Nuggets 77-37. Baron Davis is the Jordan Brand player of the game and some solid numbers.
Yeah, Kevin, he was really stroking. He shot the lights out, and there was just no one out on the floor who could stop him.
Well, that's it for us. On behalf of Clark Kellogg, Cheryl Miller, and me, Kevin Harlan, thanks for tuning in to NBA Basketball on 2K Sports.